noticias. Noticias. En fuma, en frajos, en toma, en siempre adelante. Vaso y toma y perros rabioso. Como siempre adelante, you know? Espera, you know, tu tipo, tu manera, tu vida, tu you know? So, próximo, casi de primera tarjetas de muchos colores, you know? Eviction in escuela, clase de paper de feria de dinero para de hijos, hijas, you know, muchachos, señoritas, hombres. Tuition es nueva. I don't know. 2019. You know, listo por the future. Getting ready for the future in the day and time and city and clothes and food, ropa y comer y gente y trabajar y jale y nueva y también poquito viejo de the old things you had before. Antes, you know, viejo cosas, you know, nueva o ahorita otra vez, you know. And es poquito lento. The fucking radio's a fucking cunt, a cono. Pero ya fucking poquito más diferente, cambia de original antes, you know, cosas, feria, dinero, comer, pero ya sirve todo cuando, you know, when it happens, haciendo, you know, so, habla, you know, anda, you know, agua, dormir, fuma, toma, you know, puro ahorita lados, yeah, brillas, you know. I don't know, trying to drink a fucking botella de limpio, you know. Encontrando el piso. O de publico de fotos de Google Search buscando porque a la serie Gloria a la Google en a la serie, pero no no te crees. Pero probar tesorías de fotos de cara, máscaras de granudas de trespassers, fraud, farsante, mentiras, drogas, en palabras, en notas, whatever, you know. He aprendido mucho probar porque es importante mucho de fotos de gente que eres, you know. They need ayuda in home recovery, you know, domestic relocating, jail, pinta, cárcel, rest, preocupas, miedos, of the farsante, of the no buenas gente, vecinas de, asusta mierda porque the system de cuerpo and the mucho of the comer of ellos, is drogas, malo maltrato de maneras, Try and look up Google Maps and search, public awareness of face expressions in history and repeat offenders and registered offenders, and try and match them up with character descriptions and profiling to better alert or know authorities, domestic housing, relocating jails, shelters, a lot of bunch of shit that these people need to go to. It's really fucked up because they're muriendo on the calle, en el piso, enfrente del restaurante, grito, yelling. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's something, This shit's not so great, I don't know. No, pero mucho cuidado and llaman números de phone, call numbers and authorities and ambulance, paramedics and hospitals and doctors for people that might need service or aid, or is they're mentally impaired or sidetracked or blindsided of their nature, or their just their lifestyle, that they might not be so well with others making contact, Just someone who really needs to get the fuck away from a lot of the places they were at, the whole time, for many years, or just starting. And I guess, yo también poquito de noticias de público, tiendas or nuevas de shops or marquetas en 2019, es temprano to call they're gonna rape themselves. Proba de cerdos and demonios and gente and the tierra to try and build a place, a store, a market, a black tinto or hueros con frutas, mixed culture, mezcla, that this doesn't belong, There's no lugar. But call audit band, property equipment, People never liked a dance store or a fucked up hot dog place or burger place. When you can see that it's no good, no bueno nada, the cosas, the comer, nada. And it has un otro meaning, it has another kind of meaning or sense, maybe theoretic or quote, some other intent. You need to call soon or put it up to just get them the fuck out of the city, or out of off the block, or I guess it was called demolition or condemn the plot or the ground. I don't know of no sé, pero un nombre de indios, the ground, reservations, reserve, monument, or ciertos antes, pero otra vez in decades, 5, 10 or even también más años, es no bueno, no sirve, and conocidos estuvo, it's been. In an example, there was a CVS right here built overnight, some sorts and somewhat and somehow. And instead of having cigarettes, they just might right now today still, but instead of just having cigarettes, because I smoke, and drink a lot. But instead of having cigarettes and shit, they try to fuck off and lie. And it's no fucking joke. I want to cut their backs down, you know. But they put cologne and perfume for sex exchange, a vanity of prefix selected people of arbitrary clothing and fraud, larceny. I don't know what store, company, stars, or sets, or months are doing it, or groups, or but the embassy and the con shit, and maybe some of the social, they really need to fuck off soon and stop trying to fucking indoctrinate with their methods. They're seen, shot, and known not for having any worth, you know. Independence and you know, it goes to self-endangering, you know, registered offenders, you know, fraud, solicit, you know, the product or brand or whole store might not work for almost all the people that it needs to, you know, and someone spoiled or even in what they would have thought for them to have been liked or agreed with, but they're trespassing in yards with merchandise or cosmetics or a bunch of trash that they really shouldn't be fucking having, you know. Puppeteering is fucking wrong and it's against will. It's blindsided if it's in their favorite name or what they would have thought or known. But that shit needs to fucking go. The news of obituaries, horoscopes, dream interpretation, de sueños, de palabras, de libros, de notas, obituaries de muerte, muriendo, de pasar, de noticias, mucho en otro de tipos, pero escondí you know, the cielos are puppeteers, you know, to keep the feria or to keep the plot of denial of mentira, tarjetas and interracial mezcla hate, you know. But but try to get out there to know and see what is right and real, and just not to fall and lose so easy or quick to emptiness. There was more to the past. There was the bullshit McFish sandwich, you know. I'm fucking pissed at those motherfuckers. McFitch. You know, have your time, have your life, have your rights, have your corrections, realities, and truths, you know. Never lose, you know. There shouldn't be an excuse. We shouldn't have to fall or leave or burn or you know, fuck off under wrong intent, you know. You know, bajo de perdido de ellos, you know, de comer or palabras or you know, the shit, the mierda de cosas de ellos, you know, de odia, de gusta nada, you know. I don't know. Pero ya antes, you know, ropa, pantalones, you know, botas, zapatos, calzones, you know, camisa, cachucha, sombrero, you know, de películas, famoso, estrellas. Perro, you know, ahorita otra vez, you know, try again, you know, aromáticas, perfumes de hombres y mujeres, muchachas también, you know, no más huérfanos, hambre, you know, oh, yeah, the fucking stomach of attempt, you know, the stomach of flaco, delgado, poquito, the carne de Yoshinoya, binge, comer, carga de un plato largo un poquito extra porque hazte, exercise equipment. No being lightheaded o mareado con trespassers, Cuidado, and yeah, you said tú eres tú, and fuck, frutas, pero another day, a better day at a time, dormido, sleep, comer, agua, andas, No sé, but you have, in the colors you have, the colores, you have un huevón, pants, cake, gut, no llora, I don't know, un toma, un choco, un vaso siempre adelante. Helado, nieve, un huera de torta Ana Nicole. Pero, it's no, sin equivocado, it's correcto, rest, cobijas, sábanas, piso, cama, dentro tu room, your shit, your house, casita, the yard, seguro, completo, fucking cohetes, Vela, sobre, toma, frajos, fuma, fucking canta, También nueva de cantas música escribiendo porque un attempt a probar 2 minutos de farsante de Millennial de 12 whatever 2019. Some of the crews or cliques or juntas are trying to make basura. It's no bueno, self-endangering otra vez. Registered offender. But try to write, sing, creativity, contribute a positive, not no vacío. Pensando, think, a mejor, un otro, por the hijos, hijas, the future, whatever. The monitos, juganitos, exercise equipment, frutas, verduras, carne comer, burritos, tacos, calzones, dynamos, grapefruits, orange juice, espinacas, bananas, no apples, no manzanas ya pero poquito, no ginger root, yo pensé también no vinegar, hasta peche negro, fucking chorro, sometimes, pero no sé. Aromáticas, Calvin Klein, Ducci, Eco de Barchi, puro fresca, puro limpio, De primera. Fin de semana. Siempre adelante, ¿no? Tengo cero hambre, he aprendido mucho porque energía y energy siempre, comer aguas en fountains, en parques, en una botella congelado, with ice or bowl or vaso. No sé, pero yo pienso un poquito, 200 o 300 feria cajas, 2 o 3 tiempos durante una semana, en un poquito beber mejor, Pero the system, what you have is what you have, and what they have is what they have, $200 or $300 of box food, 2 or 3 times a week, to gozar or taste some sabroso. I don't know. $10 racketeer. A $10 check mágico de hombres farsante, también mujeres, es $10 con cosas, assets. And, traigo una feria de valor, Es basura de flaco, Feria, gente, has, traigo, es buenas. Ya es libre cuando, es mucho, mil or cientos or thousands, hyperinflation, Jota crew, mis palabras, pero, I don't know, fucking, hyperinflation, read, leer, de palabras 300, un tax odd, Walmart, Rite Aid. They're fucked off, en un lugar también poquito, tal vez no, pero todo the numbers in tax, inflation, rate ban audit, torcido corte, the firm buyers are court or legal, I don't know. They don't go, fuck their $10 racket, their $10, larceny,